Hi guys, it's me, Chris. Welcome back to my parlour, and today I'm here with another pick a card for you. Oops. Fame or fortune? What are you headed for? Fame or fortune? Some of us want to be famous or be known for something or have our name out there. Maybe you have a YouTube channel or you have a craft that you do and you want to be able to produce that and sell that and have a well-known name in that area, or perhaps you want to make money from something. Again, you may have a YouTube channel, you may have a craft that you sell where you make money on it. So, or maybe you want to be a combination of both. You want to be out there and doing your thing and you want to be known for this certain object or the certain skill that you have, or you just want to be known for yourself. Maybe you sing, maybe you play the piano, maybe you act. Do you want to be famous, or do you want to make money from it, or do you want a combination of both, or do you just want to know what your fate is in this area that you are concentrating on at the moment? So fame or fortune. I've got a set of cards for you to give you an idea of what might be happening, and then some energy card just to give you a question to ask yourself while you're on this journey. And then maybe, I might get out my inspire and motivate cards as well, just to see what might be happening for you, just to give you an idea. So 1, 2 or 3, you can choose any combination that you want, it's up to you. But first of all, I want to pour a cup of tea just to get the energy flowing, to see what might be happening for us all, remembering it's entirely up to you which set of cards you choose, and I'll give you a few moments to decide and then we'll start. Number 1, let's have a look at yours and see what might be happening. You ready for fame or fortune? You have a little carriage here going through a city, going through the town square. So you're moving forward definitely, but is this you waiting for the carriage, or is this you watching it go? That is a question to ask yourself. Are you moving forward, or are you still watching and waiting for your opportunity? Let's question or see what energy is around you at the moment. I'm going to shuffle these cards. There's a lot of cards here. But we'll give yourself an energy card. So are you waiting, or you're watching on the sidelines, or have you made the movement forward? Number 1, please. What is their card, their energy card? Your energy card is regeneration. It's rosemary. No, tarragon. So regeneration. This is like regenerating an idea, putting back the nutrients, putting back the energy into an idea or into your project, into you, your life coming through here. So regeneration is coming through here. How do you regenerate? Maybe now this is the time for you to decide, are you a traveller or are you a bystander towards your goal? How's that going for you? I'm going to give you a motivation card. I've got lots of motivation cards here too, so I'm just going to give them a good shuffle. See how to motivate you. So are you going to be a traveller or a standby and watch kind of person here? Because you've got regeneration here. It's like adding a new oomph to your idea. So if you're thinking about giving up, perhaps this is the reading that says don't. This is the reading that says make this happen. Move forward. Are you going to be famous, or are you going to be rich? Rich or famous and rich, or maybe a bit of both. Are you going to make money from this? I don't think you'll be able to make money from it just by standing by. I think you really need to move forward here, and I do believe this is the opportunity for you. The universe has given you the message: move forward, start whatever it is that you are wanting to bring into your life. And whether you be famous or rich, that's destiny. Destiny. So let's pick a card. Here's your card. It says, there are valuable lessons to be learned every day. Valuable lessons to be learned every day. Definitely. So let's have a look at your cards here. So think of a question about this situation, about what it is that you want to bring into your life, and see what we can bring in. There's a lot riding on this, I can feel it. But you really need to move forward on it. This is not time for you to stand by and watch other people being successful. This is you going out there making your mark. This is you just taking a chance. What would you do if there was no failure? What would you do if you had there was no fear? And what would you do now to make 5 years from now where you want to be? That's what's coming through for you. Make the mark now. Start the process now. Whether you be rich or famous, I say it's up to destiny. I don't know how successful you will be, but you'll certainly be where you need to be. And where you want to be will be on that path. How long it takes, I don't know, but go for it. You've waited long enough. You've watched and waited. Now it's time for you to pick up that carriage and move with it, wherever it's headed. You'll be with like-minded people, and you'll make friends along the way. You'll learn something every day, and you'll regenerate. You will just add that oomph back into your life. And you have the 10 of Hearts, the 10 of Cups. Oh, yes, this is success just written there, right there. It's success written right there. So, spread your wings, number one. Go out there and do it. Just do it. This is the sign. If you've been waiting for a sign to start, this is it. I wish you all the luck in the world and so many blessings along your path. So thank you. Number 2, I just wanted to get that time ticking over. This is your reading. Are you going to be rich or famous, or a combination of both? Ooh, let's have a look. These are your cards. This is like being in harmony, just feeling the rhythm of whatever it is that you're doing and just getting in tune with it. It's just like following your passion, but getting in sync with it, following the tune of it, following the cadence of it. That's my daughter's name, by the way, Cadence. It's the rhythm of life, and you have to be in it to feel it. And I think you are within your capability of starting something and going with it and seeing how far you can go with it. But let's have a look at your energy. See what's coming through for you. Will you be rich or famous? Or a combination of both. Either way, I'm thinking you are going to be successful at something. Whether you'll be known for it or make money from it, I don't know, but you will be successful. All you need to do is to go with that flow, to feel the tune, to feel the beat within you, and to follow that. That beat is your soul, and that beat is the march that your soul is sending you. It's your own internal tune that you need to follow, your own internal rhythm. We all march to a different beat, and I think you need to find your own niche in this area. Find what you are uniquely capable of, your unique gift. Take it on board, experiment with it, find the rhythm within it, and then move forward with it. Let's have a look at your card, shall we? Ooh. I celebrate all the greatness in my life. Oh, yes. Yes. Celebrate who you are, all the great things that you are, all the great things that you will accomplish, all the great things that you will produce and bring into your life and into the lives of others too. But let's have a look at your motivation and inspire you perhaps to move forward. What inspires you? Grab hold of it with both hands and explore it. Learn to live and understand its rhythm in your life. The key notes, as it were, hitting the right note so the tune just flows. Oh. You have the potential to be either or both. So let's inspire you. It says, follow the bends in your path. You never know where they might lead. So follow the bends in your path. You never know where they might lead. That's true. Or maybe you could even write your own song. Play your own music. I think that's what's coming through here. Be your unique self. Be who you were meant to be. So let's have a look and see whether or not you'll be rich and famous. Sometimes we just need to get out of our own way too. Stop procrastinating, stop putting blocks in front of ourselves, stop the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Just do whatever it is that inspires you to move forward. Do whatever you think you can do if success is guaranteed. If success is guaranteed, what would you be doing right now? The Four of Hearts, the Four of Cups. I do believe you have tried, but I think somehow you weren't being your unique self. You didn't find your niche. You try to fit in with somebody else's. You try to fit in with the crowd, the general population. Whereas I think you have something very unique, bring that word up again, to provide to the universe, to provide to the community. And I think that's where your strength lies. So rest on that. Allow yourself to see the opportunity before you, but put your own spin on it. I think that's what's coming through here with the Four of Cups, because the Four of Cups talks about resting on the possibilities that come through for you and allowing the disappointments and allowing the I don't know, to build up the confidence. I think it's coming through here, because the Four of Cups also means sitting with the emotions that the past has left you with, but not wallowing in it. It's reflecting on that and then realizing your true potential, realizing where you belong in the scheme of things. And I think finding your own unique spin on something that you're looking for will lead you to success. Whether or not you'll make money from it, I don't know. Whether or not you'll be rolling in cash, I don't know. But I think the richness then comes from your own self-satisfaction. So you'll be rich in your own self-satisfaction, knowing that you've made it. Does that make sense? So think about what you want here, but not dwelling on the disappointments. Thinking about how you can improve on your craft, on your skills, on yourself, and then putting that towards your final step, final stage of where you want to be. Does that make sense? So thank you. Wishing you all the luck in the world. Number 3. Let's have a look and see what might be happening for you. Rich or famous? Oh, this is like destiny calling in through for you. This is also like a storytelling. It's being your own story, writing your own story and adding it to the generations to come. This is like putting yourself out there so you will be known generations later. So, you could be famous. It could be coming through as being famous. It's about being the unique you, adding your story to the complexity that generations from now will be able to unravel. So there's going to be some sort of intrigue going through here, something that only you can do. But you might leave a little bit of a story behind as well. So there might be something very interesting happening for you. Has that got you intrigued? Yeah, go out there and start something. Go out there and be your unique you and leave something. It's like leaving a legacy for the generations to come. Perhaps you are a writer, a storyteller. But you're leaving something behind as a legacy for others. That's what's coming through here. So whatever you're doing, generations from now will still be talking about you. So I think you're headed for fame. Go out there and make your mark. Do what it is that you want to do. What would be the thing you do right now if success was guaranteed? If there was no fear, or feel the fear and do it anyway. Be fearless. Be a rebel. Tell your story. Become your story. And if you get stuck, write a new chapter. Start a new chapter. So what's your energy here? What do we need to talk about today? Discernment. Get your head out of the clouds. See your heart shining here through, right here. So get your head out of the clouds. See the facts. See what it is that you want. Be discerning in your choices. And start writing your story. I think that's so important at the moment. What is your story? Are you stuck on where you are right now? Are you stuck on your journey? Do you see yourself wanting to do this, wanting to be this, but trying your best to do it? Maybe it's time for you to be grateful for who you are and what you've done so far. Become clear in your thinking. Perhaps you need to start a new genre. Perhaps you need to branch out into a whole different area of your life that you haven't done before. Maybe that might spark you to ignite a new area, a new chapter of your life. Let's see if we can find a motivational quote for you. What are your strengths? Where is your strength? What do you know about? Where's your knowledge base? What is it based in, and what is it based around? Perhaps it's time for you to tap into that rather than trying to fit into something that doesn't quite fit. Maybe it's time for you to look outside the box and not fitting into the box, but what can you do with the box? What can you do that is different to what everyone else is doing, but is within your knowledge base, that you know a lot about, you can become an expert in, and use that as your next stepping stone, as your next chapter heading. Things that I know and how I can make others fit into my area of expertise, so you can share that with others. Does that make sense? Go out there and do something no one else has done. Find your own niche. Do it and they will come. Build it and they will come. Write it and they will come. Is coming through here as well. But let's see if we can find a motivational quote that might fit in with you today. What's it say? Do not be driven by self-doubt. Your flaws are also your strengths. Definitely. Do not be driven by self-doubt. Your flaws are also your strengths. So think about what you want. Will you be rich or famous? I think you will be known for something, and people will be using you as an example of how to become successful. It's like writing a how-to book, and people will acknowledge that and take your example and lead from there. Like writing a bestseller, maybe not being the most financially successful bestseller, but one that people will talk about in the future. Be like a learning tool for some people. So don't doubt yourself, but clear your thoughts and follow what it is that makes you you. Write your own story. Become the storyteller. In tribes, back when life was just beginning, tribes, history was taught through storytelling, and a storyteller was a very important part of the society because they were the ones that held the history of that community, and it was a very, very noble position to hold. And I think you need to see yourself as that kind of person and really go out there and do what needs to be done to make history, to hold history. The Six of Hearts, lovely. It's a nice reminiscing card. It's just feeling all the good things and feeling very satisfied with where you've come, how far you've come, where you were. And it's also too like telling the story, telling the history of who you are, of the community that you have here, putting that into your next step on your way, taking the past, all the best parts of the past, and sometimes too not so best parts, and not seeing it through rose-coloured glasses, but stating the facts, but feeling really good about what you're doing from a state of reminiscence. Does that make sense? Of, just feeling good and taking the best parts of you that you feel good about in the past and bringing them into this present moment and moving on from there. Does that make sense for you, number 3? I hope so. I'm wishing you all the best of luck and so many blessings along your path. So thank you. So everyone, I hope that was helpful for you and gave you some insight into what your next step might be. Will you be rich or famous? I don't know. I can't judge what the universe wants to provide for you just at this moment, but I do know that you need to make a start. The universe likes giving people ideas and then allowing them to make the movements towards that. And then more ideas will be provided, more signs will be provided. The further you move along, the more you will see that you are on the right path, or you will see deviations to learn from, to gain experience from. And I think once you are on the right path and progressing along that path, anything can happen. Anything is possible. So make the first move, and I hope and I pray that you are indeed where you need to be this time next year. So this time next year, the time's going to pass anyway, so you may as well make use of it. You may as well utilize the best parts of this year and put in the effort, and because it's going to pass anyway, so you may as well be where you want to be instead of staying where you are right now. So where would you want to be? Do you want to be well on your way, or do you want to be still sitting in the waiting room? Still fumbling over the notes, still haven't found your rhythm, or you haven't told your story yet. So it's up to you guys. So thank you very much, and until next time, so many blessings.